What up, guys? So today we're gonna be talking about how to peek on Valorant. So when y'all come up around the corner, bop, that doesn't happen. So let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the X-Villain Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you guys have never been here before, I'm super excited you guys are here. We are back with another Valorant video, and it pairs well with the video we just dropped, so I'm excited about that. We dropped a beginner aim guide, and today we're going to be talking about how to peek. Before I go any further, I want you guys to know who just got here. This is a channel where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to help each other be better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday is the motto, one stream at a time, one day at a time. If you guys feel like you vibe with that, or if you want to see more FPS content, either one of those things, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Give it a little thumbs up if you feel like this video provides you some value. And just so you guys know, I stream on Twitch 4 days a week right now. We're streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. PST. I would love to hang out with you guys. If you guys want to talk about any of this stuff live, if you want to get into some games, come by. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. Why? Because we get to hang out. The reason why I'm dropping this video is because the aim guide was requested by you guys, but I thought this would pair well because I have been dying quite a bit. And in the midst of dying quite a bit, and I mean quite a bit, I get to see your guys' screens. So not only do I die by this reason, and I have been, which I've been doing a lot better once I actually implement what's in my head. I'm sure you guys all deal with that. It's like there's stuff you know, and then you want to do it, but you don't do it, and then you die because of it, and it's like, so what it is, it's rushing, not being patient, not checking corners, but when you do check corners, we peek them the wrong way, and it results in a lot of deaths. Not just me. Like I said, I've been watching your guys' cameras, and it's plaguing everybody. So today we're gonna talk about how to peek, and you can't just take this information. You have to execute with this information, and I promise you, you'll win more fights, you will stay alive longer, and your team won't be so salty, being like, bro, dude, why didn't you check that spot? When really we know they wouldn't have checked it either, but that's not the point. The point is they're dead, so they get to yell at you because you're the only one alive and everyone's watching you. So that's pretty much how it goes. While I'm filming this video, I'm actually at the same time watching my boy Cannabear right now just blow it up. This dude's freaking cracked, bro. He is, let's go, baby. Come on. Okay, sometimes he'll throw a grenade and get like 3-4 kills, so I just had to make sure that wasn't one of those moments. I don't want to miss it, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's, you guys know the drill. We're about to get into the video, so. What is up, guys? We are back in the practice range to talk about some more tactics for Valorant. Today, we're gonna be talking about how to peek. The first thing we're gonna talk about when it comes to learning to peek is peeking together. I'm gonna give an example on Bind when you're pushing hookah. You'll notice when you push hookah, not only is everyone super loud when they're pushing hookah, but this is like, let's say we're pushing right here and this is hookah, right? We're coming up this right wall and then hookah's right here. So we have the first guy, he comes up, super loud, killed. Then we have the second guy who waited for him to die, right? Don't bait your teammates. It doesn't help you, it doesn't help your team. Then the second guy comes up, killed. So then the third guy's like, you know what? The first two weren't as good as me. I'm gonna clutch it. Third guy walks up, killed. So what is happening is we have one person holding a line of sight that is a very narrow line of sight, like right here. And all they're doing is waiting to see ahead, and then they take the shot, right? They might go like this and take a couple shots. Either way, they're mowing down everybody one at a time. You're funneling your guys, and every agent is gonna die when you funnel them. What you wanna do is you wanna push together when you can and overwhelm that line of sight. Most of the time, line of sights aren't gonna have more than 2 people. Most of the time, one agent is holding that line of sight, unless it's like, for instance, we're talking about Bind, so like hookah or a short. Sometimes it's high traffic, so you'll see maybe 2 agents holding that line of sight. But for the most part, you can easily overwhelm them as a team or even together. Because when you see more than one person, I'm sure this happens to you, it happens to me. So if I'm holding this area, right? And 2 guys come, one guy comes here, one guy comes here. I'm like, oh no, which one do I shoot first? Because they're both aiming at me. It makes it very confusing, and most of the time you're gonna die. That's exactly what it's like when you push with your team. So remember that feeling when it happens to you, and think about how it's going to happen to them kind of the same way, especially if you even have more than 2. So the very first tip is simple: push together when possible. All right, so on this next tip, number 2, we're going to talk about do not corner peek, wide peek instead. And I'm going to explain to you the difference and why you do this. This is an actual tactic used by people in whether it's SWAT or military or anything like that. When you're pushing, this is actually something you want to do, and it's going to help you out in these games. So what you're going to want to not do is corner peek. What corner peeking is when you hug a corner when you peek. So you're going to peek something like this. Don't do this. So the reason why you don't want to do this, I'll try to find like some sort of diagram so you could see the line of sight. But essentially what happens is my body will show before my crosshair could see. So you're going to get shot way before you're able to see the corner. That's why you don't want to peek like this. I know you think that you're creeping and as soon as you can see, they can see you. That's not how it is. They could see you right here. They could probably see you, honestly, right here. I don't have another person to test this out with me, but I'm guessing they could even see you right here and get that shot. So you're most likely going to die when you corner peek. Plus, it doesn't give you room to kind of adapt to where that person is, to change and move or any of that stuff, because you're already there. Like once you turn this corner, if you're looking here and he's right here, you're dead. So what you want to do is every single time you turn an area, you want to wide peek. And so you're going to come around here, and let's just say we're going over here. I would hug this wall, the opposite wall. So look at, I'm going to be coming slowly right here, slowly, slowly, slowly. And that way I can clear this line of sight before I even get into right here. So I could even probably, no, I probably can't on this area because it's too shallow. They'll still see me. But what I'm essentially saying is you're going to have a way better line of sight before your body is shown. That way, when your crosshair is shown, your body's shown. So you have a fair opportunity to trade in that firefight. And you're going to want to do this everywhere you possibly can. Now, the other part about wide peeking, always peek wide. Just remember that. Always peek wide. The other thing you're going to want to do is when you peek wide or when you peek at all, you want to do something that's called shallow to deep. Shallow to deep is when you peek the shallow end first, always, because you can see it first. So this is a perfect example, actually. Well, it's not really perfect because we can't really have a guy stand here because it's a little bit too shallow, but it's more shallow. So this is a good example. I'm going to be coming around this corner, and if I'm coming right through here, first of all, we need to always be checking our corners. What you're going to want to do, though, is you're going to want to check the shallow side first because you can see it. Make sense? And when I'm saying this, I know you're probably thinking, oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's easy. But we don't do it when we play the game, and that's why we get deaths. If anything, they're like, bomb just got planted. And what do? Dead. Oh, there's a guy right here. Dang it. Oh, there was a guy right here. Or we're pushing an area that we just think nobody's going to be there, and somebody's there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push around here. We're going to be going straight through here. Instead, we're going to go around this way. Make sure that shallow is clear, and then we're going to go deep. Because deep, we actually can't see all the way. Even if I'm right here, I could still maybe not see someone tucked into the corner right here. So do you guys get what I'm saying now? So we're going to peek here. We're going to go around this side. We're going to go wide again, though. So don't go like this and then corner peek, right? We're not corner peeking. The only time this is acceptable is if you 100% know someone is going to be there. Then you can get the element of surprise and you can pop them right away, right? You know they're there. Or you can pre-fire as you turn. You could do something like that. But I'm talking about when we don't know someone's there 100%, right? So like for instance, if we see somebody right here firing at our homie down here, and we see the gunfire from right here, we know he's right there. So what do? We're gonna rush over here, pre-fire, get the kill. When we don't know somebody's there, we're gonna check this corner, then we're gonna wide peek. We're gonna go not like this, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go back this way, try to get as much as we can, and then actually peek it, right? So just make sure that that is going to be the second tip is do not corner peek, always wide peek, and make sure you go shallow to deep when you peek multiple areas. Number 3, I feel like shouldn't even be one of those tips that I have to say, but I do. Probably because I'm playing a lower ladder right now, but everybody is walking around with no shift walk, shift walk, shift walk, shift walk. I want to say it a million times. It's quieter. I showed you guys in the last video, it's way more accurate. So there's every benefit to shift walking. There's many times where you can regular walk, like in the beginning, in the end, if they already know where you're at. But for the most part, every other time, you're gonna be shift walking. So when you're peeking corners, what are you gonna do? You're gonna shift walk. When you're pushing hookah next time, you're not gonna run all the way up to hookah, la da 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 da, and then shift walk right here. It's too late. They already know you're coming into hookah. That's the other thing too, is so when you're peeking and you're shift walking, it doesn't really matter that you're slow peeking because they don't know you're peeking that area. They can't hear you. It's quieter, it's more accurate, and please, just for you and for your whole team, just shift walk. Arigato gozaimasu. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like the most amazing player, because I'm not, but I want you guys to just understand the importance of shift walking. And I'm telling you guys, these things, I still make mistakes all the time when I'm playing. I'm learning every single day, but I try my hardest to always remember to shift walk for multiple reasons. It's to my benefit and my team's benefit. So just remember that. The very last thing I want to talk about is canceling lines of sight. So when you have to push to an area, this is another good area. Let's say I'm going to be pushing into here, right? And there's going to be a possible enemy right here and a possible enemy right here. So I already kind of have to do this because I can't see this deep area and I can't see this deep area at the same time, but we're going to not worry about that. And we're going to be talking about 2 lines of sight. So as Jet, I have smoke. There's walls that could be put up. There's more smoke. There's flash. There's all these different things that you could use to cancel a line of sight or to help you peek areas more efficiently by yourself. So if I'm going to an area by myself and I know there's going to be an enemy possible here and there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke here. That way I can peek here freely without worrying about what's happening right here. Now, I will let you know, if you're gonna smoke down a lane that is a straightaway, like let's say I'm going down like C long or something. If I smoke down this way, don't just push behind the smoke thinking nobody's gonna fire back. The number one thing people do when you push down a lane straight and you smoke is and you die. It happens very often. So just know that the smoke doesn't cancel out the fact that you might not die. It doesn't make you invincible, but what it does do is it makes it so they can't see. So if I'm pushing 2 areas by myself, use your abilities to cancel a line of sight, giving you a more efficient push.
Blocking sight.
I didn't shift walk right there. Forgive me. So I'll do that one more time. Cancel line of sight. Push. You could do the opposite exactly the same way.
Blocking sight.
Push straight. The other thing you could do is if you have 2 deep corners like I'm talking about right here, 1 and 2, if I come around here wide, I can't fully see that corner. Someone could still be hiding there. So what could I do?
Blocking sight.
And do it very quick, because if they're right here and they get smoked, sometimes they will just start shooting right away and you can still get the killed, but at least it's better than just going like this and getting shot from both sides. Well, guys, I really hope that these guides have been helping you. If you guys want to see more, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys feel like I forgot a tip or I said something wrong, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys about it. I'm not like stuck on the fact that my way is always the right way, but I do know a couple things about pushing rooms, whether it's from airsoft or just playing a ton of FPS and studying tactical stuff. That is definitely some things that will help you. If there's anything to add, I would love if you guys put it in the comments, because then other people could see your comments and learn even more. These could be like 4 tips and then you could add like 2 more tips. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But now we're done in the practice range. We're gonna go back to the other me, so I will see you over there. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching another Valorant video. I hope it gave you something to look forward to going into your next games on how to peek those corners the right way. If it does and it helps you, make sure you let me know down in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you guys didn't see the first video about the aim guide, I suggest you also check that out. Unless you're like a longtime CSGO player, those things you probably already know, but if you don't, go check out the video. I'll put it in these 2 places right here for you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I hope to see you by the stream soon. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. PST. Lastly, before we leave, I want to let you know about something that's going to benefit you. The Discord, guys. Get into the Discord. There is 200 plus like-minded people who want to whoop other people at games. And there's console players, there's PC players, obviously not console for Valorant, but for other games. Don't solo queue anymore. Don't torture yourself anymore. I know what it's like, and it's very, very bad. So make sure you guys get into Discord, make some friends. You guys can use the self-promotion area to put your own links, build your own channels. Don't be weird about it. That's what it's there for. So use it. I'll see you in there. And also, there was one more thing I was gonna tell you. Oh yeah, you're great. You're great because you came by. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Nice.
Just giving it. Ghost just giving it.
Enemy remaining.
God damn it.
Oh, bro.
I ain't moving.
I'm not moving.
Oh, no, she's not. It's gonna be a body for you. I'm gonna follow you around.
Yeah, I'm a camera.
Yeah. Don't she's here. She's here.
She's in the garage. She's in the garage. Go in there.
Blocking sight.
All right, right here, right here, right here. Oh.
Yeah!
In the smoke! In the smoke!